I just finna go. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, CP the People's Champ, man. And welcome back. I guess you could call this episode 2 or session 2, whatever may have you. But anyway, guys, thank you for the love and the support from episode 1 of me and Crystal. Hit over 10,000 views, man. One more time for that. Thank y'all for the love and the support on that. So, today, as y'all know, I be running my mouth and talking a whole bunch of junk about fitness and how you should be eating and New Year's resolutions and working out in the gym and how important that is. And you guys also see me back up all my junk talk with the videos and the reels. So I had to bring on the person, because I know that y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all get tired of hearing my mouth. I had to bring on the person who is the reason, the engineer, the quarterback, the point guard, and behind the workouts that you see me and my beautiful wife doing. Ladies and gentlemen, our personal trainer, Jamal Miller. Jamal Miller, what's up, my brother? What's going on, man? I hit the wrong button right there. You know we ain't giving you the crickets. But listen, glad to have you, had to have you for episode 2, because like I said, I be running my mouth a whole bunch on social media, man, about just fitness and goals in the gym and trying to keep people motivated, but I do it in my own way, and it sounds like I be talking junk. And I had to bring somebody else on, man, so that they could get another point of view from somebody who actually does this thing for a living.
Yes, sir.
So, welcome to the podcast, man. What's going on?
Man, nothing much, man. I appreciate you having me. I've been wanting to get on this podcast since I seen it last week, and I'm just grateful you gave me the opportunity, brother.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad that you're here. Jamal Miller, the big dog, the CEO, the driving force in behind Fitness Destinations, ladies and gentlemen. So, man, tell us about your gym.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself first. Just tell people who you are, what you do.
Yeah, man. So I am more than just a trainer, but I've been training for well over 15 years. Mm-hmm. I've had my gym, Fitness Destinations, for the past 8 years, our brick and mortar. We just,
shout out to
our
that.
aim is just to impact as many lives as we possibly can. Mm-hmm. I'm a husband. I'm a father of 2 beautiful girls.
Shout out to the fam.
And,
shout out to the fam. Salute the fam. You know, we stand for family over here. So now, salute to that.
And we just, man, my goal, I'm just very passionate about health, fitness, and getting people to live the best life that they possibly can, man. That's really what I'm here to do. And I feel like that is my purpose.
Right.
As of right
now. That's your purpose.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I'm glad that you said that, because so that means that, like, when you at work, it don't feel like work.
This ain't work for me.
Right. You feel like you making a difference.
Yes, sir.
Like you doing what you supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
That's great, man. That's great to hear. So tell us about Fitness Destinations. How long y'all been around? I see we looking dead at the mission statement. Kind of just shoot in and tell them what your gym stands for. Some people think gym and they think military and boot camp and a person just standing over you with a whistle and just going crazy at you. Talk about your gym, what y'all stand for.
So in fitness, there is a lot of information that is false. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that aren't true. So our mission statement is honestly right now to really distinguish the real truth and motivate through fitness, health, and wellness.
Right.
And some of our values, man, we just believe in leading by example, empowering others, over-delivering on all aspects of fitness, establishing a community, and just contributing and giving back to whoever, whatever, and things that we feel passionate about.
Right. So it's bigger than just a place to come and work out. Y'all are actually, like, active in the community.
Yes.
You're giving back, school drives, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
We really try to impact as many people positively as we can. We do school drive, we do dances, scholarship foundations. We are trying to be more than just a gym. A gym is where you go and work out.
That's right.
This is a community where like-minded people that just want to see the world in a better light.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. I like that. So, I know that sometimes we get trained by more people than you, because sometimes you have other things going on. You may be away being a dad. Sometimes you're away just being a businessman. Mm-hmm. Talk about some of your staff, man, because this is a dope community of people here, man, on staff. So talk about them.
Man, I got to tell you, and I don't just say this because I run this gym, we have the best staff out. We are considered a team. all of us are, I call it entre leaderships.
Entre
because
leadership.
everyone is their own entrepreneur in their own right. We have, our team is so diverse, man. We got people as young as 21 years old, and then our oldest trainer who works with us is in their 60s. We train all groups of people. We like to have fun, but we're also very serious about health and wellness and wanting people to just be the best version of themselves.
Got you.
So, man, our team, man, we're a fun individual group of people. We really value education. We really value having a positive experience. And our biggest thing, man, is helping you. Like, we're in the service industry, and a lot of people go and they do things, and it's for themselves. They want to get clout on the internet, things like that. Our biggest thing is help. How can we support you, whether it's your wife, your brother, your mother, your son, or your daughter? We just want to support our community.
Servant leadership. That's dope, man. I like that. I like that. That for y'all to stand for something that's bigger than fitness. You know what I'm saying? Impacting on the community, impacting people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That means a lot. What made you want to become a trainer? I'm pretty sure I think we've had talks where you started out like most trainers, just, training folks at the franchise gym. What made you take that leap of faith and say, I'm going to get my own brick and mortar. I'm going to get
going to do my thing.
Yeah.
So I started out, man. I was training my mother, and that's been was my toughest challenge to train. Training the people who are closest to you can be very, very challenging. And so when I was training her, I noticed things that I really love when I saw her losing weight. I come from a family where people aren't the most healthiest. My cousins, I've had a bunch of family members pass away from diabetes, high blood pressure, heart attacks, things of that nature. So for me, fitness and health has always been very, very important in my life. So for one of the main things with my mother, I started training her, getting her in shape. And my mom is the one who actually pushed me to start training. She said, she lost about 45 pounds with me. And she said, Jay, this could be something that you could really do. So I went to school at Western Carolina. My degree was in nutrition and dietetics.
Okay.
So I was always fascinated about how the food worked.
And when you talk food, you know what you're talking about. You actually went to school for it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I know what I'm talking about when it comes to food. And I went that route. And long story short, I started working in the hospital, doing some things, and I didn't really like the nutrition route. I like the energy of being in the gym. I like the ability to motivate people to get down on the floor, get your hands a little dirty, watch people from a change aspect, from a confidence to a weight, to just seeing people become their best self. So that motivated me, man. And from that point, I started working at other gyms, and I started seeing how people were doing things. Some things I agreed with, some things I didn't. I said, you know what? I can do this on my own, man. I can really help build a community that I would like to see in this world. So,
I can do it my way.
I can do it my way, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you stepped out there. And what was that like, coming to find that unit, that space, that place where you were gonna call mine? What was that like?
Man, to be honest with you, finding that space was very challenging for me, man. Because becoming an entrepreneur, I think a lot of people don't realize how challenging it is from a mental standpoint.
Right.
And when you're talking to people, when you're moving, when you're trying to get sales, you're trying to get people to believe in your brand, that can be very challenging. And luckily, my wife helped me out. She motivated me so much to continue to keep pushing. She sent me some clients here and there, and then people just started to trust the brand, because what we do offer is something that is great, and it's something that a lot of people don't have. And honestly, that's just authenticity with who we are. We're going to tell you the truth. We're going to push the truth, and we're going to try to show you how you can become the best way. This isn't a life hack.
Right.
This is something that we really, truly believe about, and it's a campaign for the rest of your life. Yeah.
You spoke about training. Your mom was your first client, that real first person. And I've noticed from following you on social media how you train with the elderly.
Yeah.
What's that like? Just tap into that a little. And for many reasons, because you have to value older people who value their health, who value themselves, And then it also is like, it's not an excuse for the ones who are younger to be like, look at people who are 50, 60, 70 years old, caring about themselves, valuing their bodies and the decisions that they're making. Why aren't you? You know what
absolutely,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So how is it training the elderly, man, and knowing that you're giving these people something that's going to help them keep themselves on this earth a little longer?
Yeah, so I really value, and I feel like you can learn so much from training the elderly, because if we're all blessed, hopefully we'll all get there one
Right,
day.
we all want to get old.
And one thing that I realized from training the elderly, excuse me, is that the mindset is different. Most people who are in their 20s, early 30s, they're trying to look right for the club.
Right.
They're trying to get abs, or they're trying to get their butt bigger, or they're trying to build their legs. But when you're training the elderly, you really see what really matters in life. And some of the things that they will show you is, I just want to pick my grandchildren up.
Right.
Give them a hug. When you're literally talking to people on their last 10 years of life, and it's a hard conversation to have with people, because you're like, what do you want your last 10 years to look like?
Right.
If you're 85 years old, what do you want this last 5 to 10 years to look like for you? And it's a hard conversation, because they're like, I want to move, I want to be healthy, I don't want to be dependent on my children to help me in certain things. And so you really see what's important, and it brings me back home, because I think about my family, my kids, and what do you do it for? And that goes apart with that purpose, because you see how happy they are just to hold their grandchildren up, give them a kiss, and put them back down, and how strong they feel. And I think that's really the importance of fitness and health. It's one thing you look good in a dress. It's one thing to look good with your shirt off.
Right.
But when your grandkids can look at you and use you as a beacon of hope, I just think that is just amazing.
It is. Or when they're older and they, I know we compliment some people, the elderly in our families, as they get older, how they're able to still like get around and move around.
Yeah.
They're upbeat. They're still in their right mind. They have the activity of all their limbs and stuff like that. Not only even the elderly, but people who have, and people who do battle diseases, ailments, injuries.
Yeah.
You trained us through cancer. You were there. We were training with you during diagnosis. We trained with you through chemo, and we still here now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just an attestament to like what we were saying, what you guys stand for. And I think you should definitely pat yourself on the back a little bit more, man. We gotta give it up for trainers, man, who are not just that person who's trying to be cool on the internet, who's trying to just show the muscles and, you know, trying to gain the followers, but you're really having an impact on people, man. You're really trying to make a difference. And people of different walks.
Yeah.
We talk about the elderly and the young and people who have battled things like that. And it's also I think this key for the staff that you have, because it's not all males.
Yeah.
They're experienced females on this on staff. Jocelyn and what she does with the massages and stuff like that. I admire the heck out of Miss Gail. You know what I'm saying? I can. And she's oldest on staff, right? I don't want Miss Gail to hear this thing. I'm calling her old, but she's oldest on staff, and Miss Gail can probably go pound for pound in push-ups with any. I know she can. Like it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that right there, that's testimony. That's testament to what you have going on, and it's not just you. No. You know what I'm saying? You have a staff full of like-minded people, like-minded individuals, man.
Yeah.
So that is dope, man. Y'all, hey, listen, this is a dope individual right here, y'all. I've tagged all this information, and I'll make sure that I do at the end of this video. But, guys, if you're looking for a gym home, if you're looking for, and you're serious about it, we don't want you to come over here half-stepping. We literally just talked about that this morning. You cannot come over here half-stepping. But if you're ready to get started, if you are ready to, you know what I'm saying, really become a better you and take it serious, you're in the Charlotte area, this might be where you want to be. We ain't finished. We about to get into the real good part of the podcast now.
Before we do, I also want to say how much I appreciate you and Crystal as well, because you guys have helped allow me to do and pursue my passion.
Right.
For you guys trusting within me, our whole staff, to get you through that tough time of dealing with cancer and things like that, I think that is by far one of the highest compliments that we can ever receive. And we use you guys as the standard.
Right.
Because when people come and complain, we've never, throughout that process, we never heard you guys complain. We never seen you guys come in bad spirits, and God knows you've had a bunch of reasons to come in a negative spirit or a negative attitude, and we just appreciate you guys. You've made all of us and our staff better trainers.
Right.
You've made me a better trainer. You've helped me to be able to reason and actually be more empathetic to certain people and their struggle. So we appreciate you guys just as much, and even having this opportunity.
Iron sharpens iron, brother.
Amen.
And I really mean that, man. So, man, as much as you appreciate us, we appreciate you, man. So, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Here's the good part. We're gonna let's talk about some gym pet peeves, man.
Oh, man.
Like, what are those? Because we just finished talking about people who are serious, who are ready to take it serious, who are ready to become a better them.
Yeah.
What are those gym pet peeves?
Yeah.
What? Give me two or three that you just
so y'all know our
can't
mission
stand.
statement is to tell y'all the truth,
Right.
right? So listen, there's a lot of gym pet peeves, and this is me. We got 6 trainers on staff, and I guarantee if CP interview all of them, there'd be something different that they may say, but these are mine in particular. My biggest pet peeve is coming into the gym expecting instant gratification.
Okay.
Like I said
Instant
earlier,
change.
Instant change. This is a life-changing event you guys are about to embark on. This means that you may have to change some of the people in your circle. This means you may have to change how you eat. This also means that you may even have to change how you think about certain things.
Right.
And for me, don't come to anything that requires change and expect it to be instant. Whether it's in the gym, whether it's in your professional life, whether it's in your family life. Anything that's worth going through is going to take a little bit of time. And that's the beauty of it. This is a process. We are fitness destinations, but we don't just stop at one destination. We go through the process with you. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves. My other one is for the people who don't do it for themselves. And what I mean is, like, when you're into fitness and you're trying to reach your goals, sometimes you got to be a little selfish. And being selfish is not a bad thing.
Right.
Showing yourself self-love is not a bad thing. Some of the people that I see will put everybody first. They'll put the job first. They'll put the sister first, the brother, even the kids first in certain aspects. But for you, you are the asset. Put yourself first when it comes to fitness. If you're there's no reason for you to give your kids healthy food and you eat McDonald's all day.
Right.
It helps. And people always say, oh, I die for my kids. I die for this. But will you live for them?
Right.
Will you make the decisions that you need to make for their future? Because these babies need their parents. Right. I'm just being honest. Y'all see how wild these kids are out. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And that's because we don't have our parents around.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm very passionate about. And that's something that I challenge all, especially my ladies. Show yourself some love sometime. Go to the gym. Because most of the fellas, like, we're going to play ball. We're going to do something. But the ladies, I really challenge y'all to go to the gym, put yourself first sometimes, work out, eat right, and really think about that. Because if you love yourself, those are things that you do.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah, I can go all day. So
I know you can. I want you to go like a little bit more, because you spoke about ladies. They can be sometimes so scared of weightlifting and scared of the gym.
Oh, my God.
Can you just speak to that? And that's not to pick on you ladies, because we love y'all, but you do hear the I don't want to live because I don't want to look like a man.
Yes.
Or when they do come to the gym, they just want to train core or do squats. Can you just speak to that some?
I would love to. So first off, ladies, there is no way that lifting weights will make you look like a man. You don't have the hormonal structure to look like a man unless you're taking hormonal things or drugs or things like that. Don't be afraid of the gym. All the women that y'all send me pictures of or send your trainer pictures of, I guarantee you they lift weights. And if they don't lift weights, the picture that you're sending me is probably Photoshopped.
Right.
So lift the damn weights.
Lift the damn.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Lift the damn weight.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because the biggest factor of how long you will live, your longevity is predicated on how much muscle you have on your body.
Okay.
That is not me. That is science. And getting muscle is a great thing, all right? And I feel like some of the ladies, you're so afraid to lift weights when that's the main thing you could be doing to help build your core, flatten your stomach, lift your butt.
Incorporate weightlifting.
Incorporate the weightlifting. Yeah. It's so great for you. Trust me. A good resistance program is 10 times better than hopping on a treadmill every day and running 6 miles and doing 10,000 squats. Air squats.
Right.
All right, that is not going to do anything as far as changing how you look and how you feel.
Yeah. And tell the fellas how we got to incorporate legs.
Damn, fellas, we definitely got to get some damn legs, y'all. If I see on Mondays, the dog on Mondays. Listen, guys, there should be no reason that doggone bench set should be that full on Mondays.
Everybody
in the
wants
squat
to lay
rack.
down on the bench, bro, and curl.
Come on,
flat
man.
bench and curl.
That's your foundation. Ain't no way you can walk. Some of y'all are walking around looking like an upside down triangle. And I really want you guys to focus on your legs. Not only is it great for your total muscle mass, it's also great for your testosterone. I only have to go in how great testosterone is for us fellas, but it's great for your total health. Be a total individual. Work your legs and work your upper body. And do a little cardio. Absolutely.
Come on,
that
man.
is
Talk about
the foundation. Your body is a kingdom, and you cannot miss one. You can't miss one thing and expect to be complete.
Right.
You got to do legs. You got to do upper body. You got to do cardio. These are 3 things. And what I see in the gym, especially for my fellas, is that a lot of times we think we know everything.
Right.
That's the worst part. That's why so many women come to the gym.
We're too proud to ask,
We're too proud to ask, and we have horrible form sometimes.
Yeah.
But the other thing is we only focus on what we're comfortable with. If you play football, you may just do what your football coach taught you. But now you in your 40s. Now we in our 50s, upper 30s. We can't train the same way. We got to lift some legs. We got to do a little bit of mobility. We got to work our total body because now we're focused on the longevity. We don't want to be in our 50s hunched over like this. We want to be healthy individuals, fellas, and our kids are looking at us. Our wives are looking at us. Everyone is looking at us. And as far as me being a black man, I pride myself on not only my mental strength, but my physical strength and being well-rounded in all facets of health. And I think that's what we should focus on. Ask the question, fellas. Talk to people who may know more than you about a certain thing. If you know a lot about bench press and you're not great with squats, then talk to someone who does legs and things like that, or get you a coach. There's nothing wrong. CP knows exactly how to work out, but he still has a coach. I have a coach. I have people train me in certain facets to push me in areas that I may be feeling weak in at the time.
We got to ask, man. We can't be too proud to ask and get information, man. That's part of our ego.
Yep, and that's going to be what frees us. So, fellas, do the damn legs, bro.
Do the damn legs.
Do the damn legs, man. Dang. Yeah.
Okay, now, before I let you go, before I get you up out of here, I know this is, I wanted to get you on in January because this is the time when people are saying what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Can we talk to the New Year's resolutioners? And we just finished talking junk to them. We ain't just gonna bash y'all, beat y'all down.
We love y'all.
But can we just, to the New Year's resolutioners, not only to them, but to those people who may struggle a little bit staying motivated, coming to the gym, or staying motivated just with fitness goals, period. Just a few bullet points in conclusion, just to end it out, just to keep them motivated. Because we ain't gonna end, beating them down too bad. We gonna talk some junk to hold y'all accountable, but we also gonna give you some motivating and helpful things, So
here at Fitness Destinations, we literally train all walks of people. I mean, we train people from 80 to 8. And if you're just now getting into your fitness journey, or you've been on and off your fitness journey, you've been trying, some of the keys that I would say is, for one, be patient.
Be patient.
Be patient with yourself. Show yourself some love and give yourself some grace. All right, now, the second thing is start small.
Start small.
Right? Just get to the gym. All right, and consistently.
Get in there.
Consistency beats intensity every day. It's so much better to go to the gym every day and work out for 20 minutes than it is to go one day a month for 3 hours. So you know what I mean?
Be patient.
Be patient.
Show up.
Show up. And the other thing is don't complicate it. Don't complicate.
Don't overthink
If you're thinking about macros or you're thinking about how many sets for hypertrophy, which is building muscle, or you're thinking about how much to lose weight, get a good sweat in, do a warm-up, work your legs, work your upper body, work your core. And if you don't know how to do that, get you a coach. You can call us here at Fitness Destinations, or if you're not in town or you know someone who is qualified, when I say qualified, they have the paperwork to show it, to help you do throughout these things. And find what motivates you. There's not one size fits all. Some people do boxing.
Yeah.
Other people play pickleball. Some people like the gym, but just get up and move.
Just do something.
Yeah.
Right.
We read a stat the other day that said 90% of people over 30 will never sprint again a day in their life. And that is why your knees are hurting sometimes. Your back is hurting sometimes. Your shoulders are hurting sometimes.
We're not being active.
And you don't feel your best self. So start slow, eat healthy, sleep well, stay stress-free, keep toxicity out your life, and I promise you, you'll be healthier than 90% of the people on the planet if you just do those things.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Stop drinking so much alcohol.
Yes. Stop
Drink
drinking all
water. Stretch.
Yeah. It's
man.
little things that we learned in PE class, and it's really not that. It's not that hard. When I say it's not that hard, it's not that tough to do. But just think about it: sleep, eat right, work out, get your body moving, and stay as stress-free as possible.
Right.
And do the things that you love and be around people that you love.
People that you love.
And those things will help you become a total healthier individual, and you'll love how you feel, how you look, and people will love it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, man, Jamal Miller, the fitness, the battery in the back, the plug of Fitness Destinations, y'all. The CEO, the big dog, the quarterback, the general, the point guard, the man. The myth, the legend, my brother, my man, Mr. Jamal Miller. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this podcast was informative as much as it was funny. No, thank you for being here, man. Thank you for doing this today. Thank you for Fitness Destinations from me and my wife. To you and your whole entire staff, we appreciate you guys more than we may walk in here at 8 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays and say, but we thank y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. And shouts out to you guys, man. Thank you for the likes, for the shares, the comments, and all that great stuff. Listen, guys, follow Jamal on the social media sites. Go ahead and give him your rundown, man.
Personal handle is Mills27. Our business handle is fitness_destinations. Feel free to contact us. You can call us. It's right there on our Instagram handle. You can email us. You can message us. If you just need a tip, don't feel like you got to come and be prepared to spend money or whatever. We really just want to help people. We do a lot of events in the community. If you want to be a part of that, you can always just reach out to us and help. And if you have ideas for us that may help us become a better brand, to better serve you and our community, we're all available for those as well. So I appreciate you, CP, and I appreciate you guys as well.
Dope, man. Thank you, bro. Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.